Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After a long two-week build-up here in the Bay Area, the moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints. Brennan Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't do it. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolutely tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zach Charbonnet with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Saints go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
Demario Davis coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Targeting more, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Throwing now is Allen. T.J. Watt just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. The Bills send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 85 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
They go play action here with Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Saints will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Allen. In trouble, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Taken from just outside the 30. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
There's Charbonnet once again. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Off the play fake, Shuck. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cedric Wilson, 50 yards. And the Saints are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
T.J. Watt able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Brown 80.
Allen going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And it caught up to him. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On the option, it's Charbonnet. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Groupie for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Takes it to about the 37.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And Cook has it left side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Allen taking it himself. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down.
Allen now looks to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On play action, Shuck. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Shuck. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This taken in by Kincaid. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
And the Bills, first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 36-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. The short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A gain of 9 yards.
To the air, Allen. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Allen. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right on the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he goes diving forward to try to get an extra yard or two. So 2 quarters in the books here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime straight ahead with Scott Hanson.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you. The rain, maybe not quite as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down pretty good as we prepare for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great. But Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
It's now third down.
Here's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's good for a Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He's got the connection to Moore. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Calling a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two.
Brings up 3rd down.
Allen now on the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Sacker on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. T.J. Watt in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run it here with Charbonnet. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. 2nd down and 6 now. Play action now. Shuck. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Shuck now to throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, New Orleans.
A run now with Charbonnet. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Charbonnet. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. The 11th-yard line.
Now run by Charbonnet. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw now, Shuck. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Blake Groupie now for the Saints field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Saints 30.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Simmons on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll try the middle with Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he's taken down here by the Saints. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
On the carry, Charbonnet. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Here's Charbonnet, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling.
Now the ball comes loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Bills.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium going to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New Orleans Saints. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.